welcome to the Brolis Beat Report. I am your host, Nick Brolis. Thank you for joining me here. This edition of the Brolis Beat Report is brought to you, as always, by Cafe 80s. Please feel free to follow them on Facebook at The Cafe 80s. All you gotta do is go up to that search box on your Facebook page and just type in Cafe 80s and you'll find them. They'll pop up right there. And if you would like, you can also please feel free to go to their actual website at thecafe80s.net and find out if they'll be playing at a venue near you. If you're a person that loves 80s music, maybe you love to dance a little bit, maybe just like to sit back, relax, and listen to great 80s music, well, I guarantee you that you will love a Cafe 80s show. So get on their website or their Facebook page and check them out and see what they'll be playing at a venue near you. Just give them a try. I guarantee you'll want to go back for another show. Well, on this edition of the Brolis Beat Report, we review Week 9 of the NFL season. Today is Tuesday, November 8th, 2016, and there were quite a few teams on a bye week. Those teams were the Cardinals, Bears, Bengals, Texans, Patriots, and the Washington Redskins. So, without further ado, before I actually go to the NFL side of things, I want to start out with some Saturday games that I went through. I actually took my best shot at 3 games from this past Saturday's college football season. And here's the thing: all three of the matchups had at least one ranked team in all 3 of them. First off, I wanted to start out with Iowa at number 12, Penn State. I took Penn State, and I was a winner on that one. Next up was one of the 2 primetime games. Number 1 Alabama visiting number 13 LSU. 10-0 Alabama gets a huge road win. Huge road win, in my opinion. And then, the other one that I actually watched the whole game, believe it or not, number 10 Nebraska and number 6 Ohio State. I took the Buckeyes, and I was right. Definitively right. But here's the thing. If you watch the game, and I can't remember exactly which quarter this was. I want to say it was the first half. Tommy Armstrong, the quarterback for Nebraska, got seriously hurt in that game. I think the game would have been a lot closer, if he would have been in the game and healthy. So, be as it may, Ohio State still wins, and they move that much closer to getting back into the playoff picture for college football. Now, moving on to Sunday. We actually have to go back to Thursday real quick because, of course, Thursday Night Football, which, in my opinion, needs to go. Falcons at the Buccaneers. I actually took Tampa Bay because I thought, since they were at home, I thought they were going to get this win, but I was wrong. So, Atlanta got that win. Now, moving to the Sunday games. Lions at the Vikings. I took Detroit, and I got that one right. Eagles at the Giants, a battle in the NFC West. I took the Giants, and I got that one right. Jets visiting the Dolphins. I took the Miami Dolphins, and I was right on that one. Jacksonville at Kansas City. I took the Chiefs, and I got that one right. Steelers at the Ravens. I took Baltimore, but here's a quick little note on that. I actually said that I would take Pittsburgh if Roethlisberger was playing, and he did end up playing. But Baltimore still prevailed after some late drama in the fourth quarter. But nonetheless, I got that one right. Saints at the 49ers. I took New Orleans. I got that one right. Panthers visiting the Rams out in Los Angeles. I took Carolina. I got that one right. Colts at the Packers. I actually took the Green Bay Packers, and it was the Colts that got it done on the road in Green Bay. Titans at the Chargers. I took San Diego, and I got that one right. Broncos in the late night game for Sunday, visiting the Oakland Raiders in a battle of the AFC West. I actually took the Denver Broncos, and they lose 30-20. But this furthers my point when I predicted before the season even started that Oakland would win the AFC West because of the fact that Peyton Manning retired. So I got that one right. So in a way, that's a good thing because I predicted that Oakland would win the AFC West. So by beating the Broncos, they are now in first place in the AFC West. So it's kind of a 50-50 for me if you ask me, but I did lose in that prediction. Now, Monday Night Football. First off, terrible officiating in my opinion, and it just continues to show you how low the NBA and the NFL is compared to Major League Baseball. Anyways, I took the Seattle Seahawks, and I did get that one right. So at the end of the day, I went 10 of 13 with my professional picks. Now, here's the game, the local game that I have to get to. The Dallas Cowboys visiting the Cleveland Browns. I took the Dallas Cowboys, and the game wasn't even close. It was, the score did not indicate how badly Cleveland played. And it's just the normal struggles. No pressure on Dak Prescott. The inability to run the ball. The inability by the secondary to cover. And letting Cody Kessler, the quarterback, get rocked multiple times. It's just the same thing week after week. And as a matter of fact, this team is now regressing. And I'm not the first person to tell you this, but guess what? In my opinion, Ray Horton needs to be fired, considering the fact that he just refuses to adjust his defensive schemes to try to put these players in a better position to excel. Now, as far as the tackling goes, that's on the players. You should know that before you even get to high school, that you got to tackle low. And they just continue to miss tackles. It's just terrible. But anyways, I took the Cowboys, and I was right in clearly they just embarrassed the Browns in Cleveland. So, now with that being said, next week, it starts on Thursday night. And guess what? It's the Cleveland Browns heading to Baltimore to battle the Ravens, who come off a win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens who are tied at 4-4 atop the AFC North, with the Bengals behind them, and of course the Browns down there at 0-9. So we'll see what happens. Maybe this short week will help the Browns. I don't know how it could, but it might. So that does it for this edition of the Brolsby Report. I do really appreciate you for taking time out of your day to watch. And what can I say? Until next time, have a good rest of your week, everybody.